What's up, guys? Just before we go into the showcasing and comparing of the builds, I just wanted to say that the stats and the gear will remain the same throughout the video. So we're level 76, 95 strength, everything else into vitality. We're running Spirit, Chance Guards, Nagel Ring, Gold Wrap, 10 FCR Ring, Aldars, Rhyme, Stealth, Telling of Beads, and Lore. We've also got a bunch of small charms with mainly life and resistance. So other than that, the Merc is running Duriel Shell, Rockstopper, and Insight on a Thresher. Cool, so let's hop straight into it. First, we're going to be looking at the Energy Shield and Nova Lightning Sorceress. For the skills, I've chosen to max Static Field, Nova, and Lightning Mastery. And yes, in 2.4, Static Field is now a synergy for Nova, so we get a nice damage boost. Gone 1 point into each of these prerequisites, 1 point into Lightning, and 10 into Energy Shield, and 11 into Telekinesis. We've also got 1 point into Warmth, 1 point into Frozen Armor. This build really shines doing early key runs. You can make quick work of the Countess. The playstyle's great fun, really fast paced, getting up in their face and blasting those Novas out. The survivability from Energy Shield really helps. You just gotta make sure you're chugging some mana pots when needed. Doing summoner runs is also great. Nova makes it super easy to clear out this zone. Killing those big packs of ghosts gives you a good chance of getting some high runes, which is awesome. And yeah, it's just really fun and enjoyable. And getting keys is going to be your biggest source of wealth for the start of ladder. Now you can also throw in your classics Eldritch, Shank, and Pindle with relative ease, which is awesome. So overall, I'd say it's a great starting build if you want to farm keys predominantly and just have a bit of fun with Nova. So just a few cons to finish up this build. You can't really boss kill, so you won't be able to do Mephisto or Andy. There's really no TC 85 areas that you can farm until you get like Infinity and Griffins and all that more high-end stuff. As this build predominantly focuses on farming keys, you will need to trade in order to progress your gear. So if you're happy to do that, great. Otherwise, it's probably not for you. So the next build we're going to check out is the Frost Nova Sorceress. So in patch 2.4, Frost Nova has received a damage level scaling increase of about 25%, which is awesome. So yeah, we're going to max this, max Blizzard, max Frozen Orb. I've gone 19 points into Cold Mastery, 1 into the prerequisites, 1 into Frozen Armor. We've got 1 Static Field, 1 into Telekinesis, 1 into Teleport, and 1 into Warmth. So in patch 2.4, the Stony Tomb will be a TC 85 area, meaning it can drop all the juicy high-end items. The good thing about this area as well is that there are pretty much no cold immune monsters, so Frost Nova really shines, teleporting around and making quick work of the packs. Just like the Stony Tomb, in patch 2.4, the Arachnid Lair will be a TC 85 area. And again, Frost Nova really shines down here. There's pretty much no cold immune monsters. And in this tight spaced environment, being able to teleport around right on top of packs and blowing them up is just amazing. So you should definitely consider adding this area into your rotation if you choose to do a Frost Nova build. And of course, like any Frost build, the Ancient Tunnels will be your best friend. And with this budget setup, I found it performed super well down here. I really enjoyed playing a Nova build as opposed to having to aim spells such as Blizzard, etc. It was a nice change of pace. So if you're someone that likes to farm the Ancient Tunnels, then definitely consider trying Frost Nova down here. And of course, you can do Pindle if you'd like. So just a few cons. You can't boss kill, so no Meph and Andy, much like the other Nova build. This build can't really do keys either, so I wouldn't recommend that. And it's just not as safe as the other Nova build with Energy Shield, so you got to be a bit more careful. Alrighty, and the last build we're going to be looking at is the Hydra build. So in patch 2.4, the casting delay has been removed, meaning you can get all your Hydras up super fast. And the synergies Firebolt and Fireball have been increased from 3% to 5%, giving us a nice amount of damage. So the build is 1 point into Warmth, max Firebolt, max Fireball, max Fire Mastery, max Hydra, 1 into telekinesis, static field, and teleport, 1 into frozen armor, and then I've started to put the remaining points into enchant, and we can use this to boost our mercenaries' damage. Now, if you're more interested in farming bosses, then Hydra is definitely for you. As you can see, using the same moat trick as we would with Blizzard, we can easily take care of Mephisto, and it's just so nice to have this as an option now, and Hydra is such a cool looking spell, so I'm really excited about this build. You're definitely going to want to throw in Andy early on in that ladder season if you're playing Hydra. They just decimate her and it's a great time. This build can handle Pindle, no worries, so feel free to chuck this into the rotation whenever you'd like. The Stony Tomb is also a viable option for the Hydra build as there are no fire immune monsters. So as well as bossing, you can also head down here for those super high-end items, which is awesome. So overall, this is a super solid build and it's going to do so well at the start of the ladder season. So yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion this could be a very popular build, but we'll see what happens and let's hope they don't change it too much. Alrighty, so a few cons for this build. First of all, I think the playstyles is very different than the other two. It's a lot more passive and some people might not find it as fun. However, if you do enjoy this style, then that's awesome. Eldritch and Shank were just really terrible for some reason. I think it was just the amount of mobs around them. The Hydras just didn't seem to handle it very well. And lastly, this build isn't really suited for key runs. The Countess is fire immune, and you find a lot of fire immune monsters in the Arcane Sanctuary, so I just wouldn't recommend it. Alrighty guys, well that's about it. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. So thank you, and yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you'll try any of these builds when patch 2.4 lands, and yeah, be keen to hear your thoughts. Otherwise, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have a good one, catch you later.